Ivy. Like they're just like props, you know. Like they fly when you go next to them, they fly away. But on certain rounds, they wouldn't fly away. They would fly away slightly later, and you could actually step onto the pigeons, and they would like fly you into the skybox. You could walk around. It wasn't that powerful, but
Well,
like
you say it wasn't that powerful, but you could literally like you had a bird's eye view of the A site basically
yeah,
because you're on those roofs.
but like you were pretty stuck on just those roofs, and once you were up there, you couldn't really get much done. So when Valve patched it out of the game in the patch notes, they said unfortunately removed hilarious bug where players could boost on pigeons.
Yeah. And
Even
then the
they
sign
know.
was put in.
And what?
And then the sign was put in.
Oh yeah, yeah, just like a sign with like some Cyrillic writing on it saying, don't step on the birds.
Do have a pause coming through, which is why we're just talking about pigeons.
Obviously, not that we would,
Yeah.
not talk about pigeons during the most important round in these games. We
Yeah.
do never know how to self censor.
But yeah, for Izako Boars, obviously this if Secret pick up the next couple rounds, it's not even like too bad of a scoreline going into the second half. However, the manner in which these rounds have been won and the fact that Secret picks up the pistol, it is not a great scoreline to go
Very
into the
much.
second half for Secret. So especially if Izako Bulls pick up a couple more here, it's really gonna be a tough game and it's probably gonna be a quick 2-0.
Oh, it's game
But
over.
I
Like,
mean, there's still a hope for Secret switching over to the CT side if they can pick up a couple more rounds at the end of this half, like these last two rounds essentially. There's still a hope in the sense of carrying some momentum into that second half and sort of bringing that into the pistol, which I've had some success with so far. So there's definitely a chance for them to try and pull things closer. And if it's 10-5, the pistol goes their way, they're pretty much in the game then.
but I'm really
So
not sure like what their entry is. I mean, look at Avis's gloves right now. They say specialist on them, right? On both hands. He is a specialist at holding the Ivy position. No one is going to be pushing past him. And once that is shut down so thoroughly, they gave it many tries and never succeeded. So that's already one angle of the bomb of like the site sort of shut down. You can go out of main and you can go pop dog, but that's already going to be like Molotov then smoked off for like a very good chunk of time, and then you only have two prongs to attack A with. And if you go to B, well, there's Tao, and he's on an absolute lamb here. He's just shutting fools down whenever they push into there. It's like making it look really clean. I have no idea where Team Secret can even attack. What kind of angle, what kind of vector of attack are they even talking about here in this pause?
hmm. I mean, just having a quick look at the stats, Shane is top of the scoreboard actually with 16 frags for himself, 6 deaths. Tao, 14 frags, 4 deaths.
Love
Avis,
to see.
13 frags, 5 deaths. Exus, 10 frags, 4 deaths.
Jesus.
Suihi is the lowest at 6 and 5. But also, Shane has 117 ADR. That's a lot of ADR. The highest for the secret side is 58.8
Oh no.
for
That
Redefaction.
that would normally be like a decent like ADR to have, but unfortunately,
Not
if that's the
what,
highest one, you're in a
what
bit of a.
60 ADR? You think 60 ADR is
Oh no,
decent?
I understood you said 85.
Oh no,
Okay, well
no,
that's
it's
bad then.
58.8.
That is bad.
Yeah. It's lower than the lowest on the Izako Boar side. Also, little fun fact: Faction, who is the highest fragger for Team Secret, has the same amount of kills as the lowest fragger for Izako Boars, but over
That's
2 times as
worrying.
many deaths.
That's worrying, Dan. I don't
Yeah.
think they have a chance in this one.
No, this is things are starting to go downhill.
A runaway train downhill here as Izako Boars. Really looking like they're gonna make this a quick 2-0 in secret. Well, they need these next two rounds, right? I guess it is a technical pause given the length of it. But it does give them time to talk, and it does give Izako Boars some much needed time to cool off. Maybe once the round starts anew, they won't be as on fire as they previously were. The last ditch effort here for Team Secret for sure. What kind of a buyer are they actually going to be able to go for here? Red faction going to have enough money. SMF can definitely drop that AK over to Anarchaz. So that is going to be a full suite of Kalashnikovs present on the server. Not enough utility, though, to make it work for whatever they want to execute. And I do hear a little bit of a tick in the team chat, so I think that was one of the teams readying up, so we should be going live shortly.
Well, just a bit of context, I think Red Faction has actually quit the game. As in he's disconnected from the server.
No, he's quit the CSGO career. This is just uncomebackable. You know what? If we can't make it work against the Izako Boars on trade, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Peace out, boys.
Yeah. But I believe we're going live in a moment as well. So should be getting all sorted. And we should be getting ready to go. I believe. Maybe. Don't kill me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, a man can hope, man. A man can dream.
So, for the Team Secret side, as you say, pretty decent buy. However, Izako Boars, as we said, have just stacks and stacks of cash. They are having no issues buying up into this round and the round after. So, Team Secret is going to be two very big slogs for them to try and come through.
As we are going to be going live, and SMF actually did not end up dropping an AK to Anarchaz. He will be staying on the P250. Very confused by that. He still can buy like a Mac 10 or a better SMG, even an MP7. MP5 rather. I haven't seen the MP5 used much in professional Counter-Strike. Quite disappointing.
I've seen it a little bit.
Just not as much as you'd think. You'd think the silencer would be more popular than it is, but either way, let's go into this one. Already presence here from SMF in the sandwich position, pushing up Olaf, trying to find someone. Maybe he'll be pushing up Daisy soon as he does get peeked. Shane does manage to bring him down to low HP, and Shuki on the refrag, fast as ever. Avis, the wall of Ivy, finally collapsing as the terrorists do manage to get him with some team damage there as well from Red Faction, but they are going to be happy with the situation either way, as they have both players in main and on the back line, and actually, they're going to be abandoning the Ivy position entirely, making the CTs think they're back there, but already a player clearing out backhauls, not gonna be fooled by this. And what do you think the long-term plan is here? Do you think they're gonna execute A, or is B the destination?
I reckon that they're probably going to end up A still. I think they're trying to sell that they've pushed through the back lanes of Ivy and are trying to wrap in towards the B site. However, obviously with Exus creeping through that location, has cleared all of that out. Izako Boars know that they've not gone that way, so they're going to keep 3 players towards A for the time being by the looks of things. However, now they start to rotate, now they start to think about the B site actually themselves, but it is going to be A. I'm just a mastermind, apparently, as they will be pushing forward. But Sweetie, can he find the opening shot? No, he can't. The M4 dinks, but does not kill. That nade might finish him off. It does. Good dunk from Exus there to give the Izako Boars that 2-on-2. As Secret, they're finding damage, they're finding kills, but Synopsy down to 24 on the bomb train. That Molotov was good. Forces him back, but they do get the bomb plant, though, either way.
2 CTs, just going to be retaking this bomb site. Not going to work out for Exus, but Anarchaz does down Tau as well, and well, this is a much needed round for Team Secret. The Boars obviously gonna have way too much money to buy into this last round here. Not gonna be on the back foot economically whatsoever, as Team Secret look to pick up a 5th and give themselves a chance on the CT side, a much needed one. But Izako Boars not losing their confidence one bit, I don't think. Yet another pause, though.
Yeah, they've got a 10-4 lead. It's not really like even if Secret pick up this next round, Izako Boars will still be happy with the half and all. Obviously, Team Secret, they picked up 2 of these rounds off the back of the pistol. Well, they picked up the pistol and the follow up. So Team Secret really have just not had a hand in this game. It was 10 in a row for the Boars. There's just gun round after gun round going their way. Team Secret have finally answered back with a couple of their own, but we'll see if they can make it a triplet of their own. Because they do get a full buy through. Obviously, a couple weapons save the bomb plant going down. And obviously, the round winning one is just gives them all a bit of extra cash, which they can buy up with as we do get ourselves back into the game. The pause comes to an end. And there is an ult for Anarkez.
Really going to be feeling the pressure now to perform, as they are counting on Anarkez to get something down. It looks like no aggression going to be happening toward main. Probably going to be giving the CTs an opportunity to push into it like they just pushed into the Pop Dog area. Shuki here up close. But the B execute very fast, and Anarkez gets a very important opening frag as the T's, well, they do push highway while the bomb is still rotating, but there's already 2 CTs in the way, and the bomb is downed. This is just very unfortunate coming in here. Shuki is going to be looking for the kill as well. Not sure why he's not just pushing back, but the smoke will be giving him some space. And yeah, the T's are still in trouble. Does manage to down Avis, however. And there's 2 CTs who's going to be holding the bomb. A retake into a very unfortunate position here for Team Secret. Although Ratifaction did make it all the way up the ladder, and Shane not seeing that one coming whatsoever. Ratifaction probably winning the round for his team here, as Team Secret do pick up a 5th, a much needed round, and a very important one as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually, because Shane was watching that back angle for so long, and then Ratifaction comes up the ladder. Just as he starts to look away, does give Secret the 5th, and nice round all in all from Secret there. I mean, obviously Anarkez with that AWP just dropping into the B ramp.
Yeah.
Collects the kill on towards tower. Now we'll see if Izako Boars can make things a little bit painful for Secret on this second half.
They were really just repositioned in such a way where they were looking like it was about time for the T's to be retaking the bomb, right? So they had to be watching ramp and heaven. So that's why he was facing that way, right? Not being worried about ladder anymore. Probably for the best, but it doesn't work out for them in that round. And we will be seeing if the Izako Boars can be as impactful here on the T side as they were on the CT. Already a molly burned by the CT side. That does mean one of them doesn't have armor. They know this. And we'll be attacking the A bomb site surely. 2 players already above Pop, and a retake going to be coming in from there shortly. But Suki finding the opening kill. The Pop players are in danger, but a Molotov does force them back, and that is a very impactful molly indeed. Only the other 2 CTs going to be retaking from the back lines and from connector. Avis has to push forward, actually gets both kills, and now he has a USP. Very accurate at long range, does manage to find the first and the second. Avis carries them into this one like he carried them in the previous rounds. Just very good stuff from him coming in. Shows that he can play other spots and not just Ivy. This man is insane.
Sick shots, especially this third one. Oh, just instantly just nails him. Gets the final as well. Huge round from Avis, and 4 kills that will be merited with an 11th for Izako Boars. We'll see if Secret can answer back, as they will go for the force buy. 4 Deagles purchased up with a scalp for Anarkez. Izako Boars have got themselves a few rifles, a couple SMGs, but they'll be hoping to find a 12th. Nice opening from SMS, and Ops is going to get another, but trades are good from Izako Boars, and that is until Anarkez starts hitting some scout shots. Puts down Tau low, and with just him and Avis, the last 2 alive, make it just Tau, last one alive. Get one from the site, but anything more than that against 2 more is a little bit hamstrung.
Anarkez definitely proving to us that he doesn't need the big green gun all the time. Sometimes he just needs the small Austrian gun to get things done. The Schmidt Scout coming in. Although that was in previous iterations. Now it's called the SSG 08.
SSG 508 or something.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the SG 553. That is, of course, the Krieg.
Which actually isn't the Krieg, technically.
It was called the Krieg to avoid copyright in previous ones, like the AWP.
But it was actually a different gun.
It was actually
a different gun
as well, yeah, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
And the Boars, only Deagles here. Desert Eagle, that is the correct name for the gun. Israeli. Gonna be downing Ratifaction here, as an opening kill does go their way now. The CT is aware that Ivy presence has been established, but Anarchez, hot on their heels, knows they were falling back, so that probably gives them a little bit of an indication as to what is going to be happening here. The fake of the backline presence not going to be happening for Izako Boars. And 4v4 now, as all the players are here still on A, and it looks like that's where the bomb will be executing as well. Pretty committed there to the main position, if I'm not mistaken. Just going to be waiting, putting that timer a little bit lower down before they actually decide to execute. Waiting for the CTs to redistribute, and that's exactly what happens. Now there's 2 players for Team Secret in B. One of them on a fast rotate that is playing connector, but it's going to be coming into play soon. SMF already finding Tau, but Synopsy does get dropped. And now it's a 3v2 actually, with another nice kill coming in. Shuki has to go big, does find the first one at E-Box, and now it's a 1v1 against Percy. He will be picking up the C4 explosive. And actually does find the CT, knows it's safe to plant. He can't actually reach him fast enough. But this gunfight will be all important. Percy already making footsteps that he's approaching and can't actually get the spray down onto Shuki. He wins it with 1 HP here. This is insane.
Faction disconnected or something for that kill. I'm pretty sure he's been having a couple issues in the game. I had to reconnect a couple times, which is what those pauses were for, and I think something went wrong with his game there for that kill. As I don't think he actually fired off any bullets as the player walked into his angle.
Really gonna need to restart his router there.
Yeah, I just checked. Faction did disconnect.
Oh man, unfortunate. Hope he's not getting DDoSed. I'm getting flashbacks to 2016 now. But probably unlikely. I mean, it's pretty likely that 1 out of 10 players would be having issues during a match.
Yeah.
Don't love to see it, but it does happen.
Yeah.
That is the reality we live in right now.
Yeah, especially as well because it actually most likely cost Secret that round. Well, obviously, it comes down to the 1v1 in the end. They're just able to win it out, Izako Boars, and I mean, Faction, he'd almost certainly get at least 1 kill from that position.
For sure.
So, very, very likely that Secret losing Faction there cost them the round and potentially could cost them this game. As Izako Boars, they extend their lead out to 6 rounds now. So we do get ourselves going once again.
As Team Secret, yeah, on a completely full eco. Maeve, is that like a... Is that a stand-in?
Looks like it.
So...
Looks like they've gotten a stand-in because Faction's having persistent issues by the looks of things.
So I suppose the rules are that he gets starting money, just $800. That seems reasonable.
Percy, Zeus, let's go, let's go,
let's
go.
go.
Walk into it, let's go, walk into it, yeah!
Finds it. Do love to see a good Zeus kill now and then. Very overpowered weapon for just 200. Not as utilized as you'd like to see most of the time, but it does actually secure them a kill onto Suki. And that's about all they'll get, it looks like, as SMF has to push out of the Molotov. Does actually manage to find one with his USP, but that's going to leave Percy in a 1v3 with an AK in his hands. Should be saving it, but looks like the call is to actually be going for it ever so slightly now. May get lucky here onto Tau, as he has revealed his position with the MAC-10. Just going to have to sneak through the smoke. Not really interested is Percy. He's actually going to be going to save, but Tau has other ideas. Kills him with the MAC-10, farms up some money, and takes the AK as well at the end for extra measure. Just good stuff coming out. As Team Secret, well, how many more opportunities can we really give them, right? Playing now with the stand-in and Maeve. Not looking rosy at all. So many rounds they have to win. Basically, yeah, just... like, basically 10 in a row now. Izako Boars can't even take a few more inches. Ooh, a nice AWP exchange coming here. X's and Anarchez both finding 1, leaving us in a 4v4 position, favoring the Izako Boars side. But as I say that, the Israeli sniper Anarchez does manage to find 1. With presence here on B, Percy is going to be pretty cautious here. It's gonna be between the two smokes, waiting for the flashes to rain in. Not gonna be a push off the back of it though. As the bomb does look to be going B eventually, but he is just watching the flank for now. And unfortunately, Percy does manage to find the ramp player. SMF just out of reach for the heaven kill. But I think they've done enough now. They are forced to push onto the bomb site, and both T players do go down in the end. Team Secret, very important round. Time to string a few of them together.
Yeah, now a Maeve in the lineup. Believe he is just a. I don't think he's actually playing for a team right now, Maeve, if I'm correct.
We have time to check, as there is another pause coming in.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Maeve is inactive right now. So there's.
Yeah, it does say
I'm
he has no statistics in the past 3 months. Teams. Looks like the last team he was on was Epsilon, and that ended in 2018. So he's been inactive for a while. 30 years of age. Probably still playing, but moving on to another chapter in his life.
Yeah. Happy though to stand in for Team Secret here. I'm assuming he's probably buddies with a couple of those Team Secret players or something.
Yeah, you know, the Danes always always looking for a nice, reliable veteran to step in. They could use these opportunities to try out some new players, you know, some FPL stars, but really firepower isn't something you really need in these kinds of substitute situations. You just need someone who knows how to play proper, like by the numbers Counter-Strike, right? Just slot him into the team, and then you can do something out the back of that.
Is Maeve's the coach?
Oh, it doesn't say that on his HLTV site. Maybe Liquipedia has that. No, Liquipedia just says status inactive. It would probably have been updated by now to status coach or something.
I don't know. I trust Sevenlicious. He's generally got the great deets.
Sevenlicious.
Yeah.
Do love Twitch names, like just in general, like in esports, how we differentiate from like real sports in that sense that we don't use like all last names or something. We just come up with like weird words that sort of sound good, like I don't know, Avis, Exis, Tau. Like I don't know if any of like Tau maybe.
Sermon.
Oh no, that's just my last name.
Is it?
Yeah, and you're obviously Dan.
Yes.
Does Dan Chan represent your last name as well? I don't know if your Twitter name is actually the correct one.
Yeah, partially. It's short for Daniel Challoner, so.
Oh, Challoner's your real one? I thought it was just like a joke, like Dan Chan, and then like to make it like longer, like Daniel Chandler.
That would be the worst joke ever told by anybody.
You can never discount it, you know. For usernames, usually people go pretty ham. But yeah, that's nice to hear then.
Yeah. Someone just said 69 licious.
If anyone's thinking of going pro, once you make it into the major circuit, I think everyone's buying 69 licious stickers, so you may get rich off the back of that.
Oh dear. God.
I didn't roast your name, Sevenlicious. It's a good name.
Have you seen Dick Stacey's got himself on a new roster? He's with Order now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't wait
the player
for
that couldn't even hang with what was that, Greyhound?
Greyhound.
Yeah, he couldn't even hang there.
Which became Renegades when they went to 100 Thieves.
As soon as the majors were called off, they were like, "Well, we don't need you anymore. You're basically just a meme."
Yeah.
I did buy up a whole bunch of Dick Stacy stickers, the gold
Why?
ones.
Why are you giving him money?
Investment, because he's not going to be at any more majors, and people are always going to want to put the Dick Stacy sticker on their guns. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so popular. Maybe they just like his personality or something.
There's no personality.
What do you mean?
It's just a bunch,
he
it's
has
just
a penis.
bunch of
This is
phallic
such
jokes.
a.
It's just a bunch of phallic jokes. That's all its personality is. It's like people who say having pineapple on pizza is a personality trait. It's not real.
I would agree with you there.
Yeah.
I am a hater of the pineapple. Don't really take it seriously, but, you know, in terms of all the weird sort of arguments that people have online, I think that one's nice and benign, so we can take like really harsh stances on it. Any of you guys in the chat like pineapple pizza? Fight me. Let's get back into this game now. It was a 3v3 situation, looking pretty competitive for the Izako Boars side, but then they do actually lose 3 pretty fast there at the end. As Team Secret do pick up an 8th. And Izako Boars is going to be having money going into the next round.
Finally, Izako Boars will get themselves another buy up. Avis, is there a gun on the floor for him? No. He's going to roll with a Deagle. Fair enough. The rest of the team will have AK-47s. No AWP, though. And that could be a bit of a blow to the Izako Boars side, because Anarchez, he'll have himself an AWP for Anarchez. And that is a big gun in a good player's hands.
Very important, very impactful. Gonna be seeing if he can down any Izako Boars players here, as they've spread out all the way across the map. 2 playing Ivy, 2 playing Brown Halls. Looks like they're gonna be going for some CT aggression, trying to rotate to the B bomb site through there. The bomb, however, is still down in front of main, so who knows where this is gonna be going in the end. Synopsy baited into the shot, does actually manage to get some damage done, but well, that Molotov missed. It was probably meant to be going down the ladder. As he does continue baiting shots from the pop player. And now, well, there's 48 seconds left to tease. They have to execute somewhere. Still very far apart from each other. 2 players, Brown Halls, and now 3 with the bomb committed to Ivy. Looks like they're going to have to push it. And no resistance going to be coming in there on Ivy, as all 3 CT players are playing deep. 1 just outside of main, 1 inside Pop Dog, 1 on the bomb site. As a B execute will actually be happening now. Suhi to entry. Let's see if he can get anything done. Going down highway, does manage to find the first. SMF finding one of his own, however, as Percy is pinched on the site in a 2v2 situation now, as the bomb will be going down on A. The CT's baited into the B rotate. And now X is just going to be watching this connector, but no one will be coming into his crosshair today, as the CTs are coming from Pop and back halls respectively. Going to be encroaching on this bomb site, but the T's in good after plant positions. Shane unexpectedly does peek into Synopsy, who does get down to 25 HP. And now he has to find him fast, or this round is completely done. Does manage actually to connect. Now Exus just has to prevent the bomb plant from coming in. Gives away his position.
Oh, no.
And does actually get downed in the end. Is there any time to defuse? 10 seconds left? 7? Yes, I believe they will make it by the skin of their teeth, but they will. Exus really just needing to buy like a second more of time for this round to be won. Doesn't actually manage to do it, however. And Team Secret do pick up a 9th. They are closing in right now.
Yeah. This is turning into a lot less fun for Izako Boars. It was a 12-6 lead, now 13-9. I believe it's 12-6.
Yeah, someone in chat says 12-6 as well, so you do seem to be on the money there.
Actually, it was 13-6.
As well.
Yeah. Was also a scoreline that happened. But it's probably about to be 13-10 here, as it's just pistols for Izako Boars, unless they can pick something cheeky up like they did in the first half, obviously with those USPs.
Oh.
Started that run of 10 rounds.
Do not count them out. They can execute onto the B bomb site. If they get the entry kills and then manage to plant the bomb, with M4s picked up, that would be a huge acquisition for them. Percy playing ring around the rosy, does get downed in the end, in a 4v4 situation now, as Anarchist also goes down, and that was one of the winning conditions right there. Just demolishing the B defense, now forcing the rotators to come in and clean up, but Synopsy from the back lines, already finding one, SMF with another. And now the bomb still ticking away. No real way for the T's to prevent this. Tau does have a Molotov, but the CTs, well, they have the numbers and also a smoke to their name. Not going to matter in the end. Maeve does find 2. The stand-in standing up. And Team Secret finding a 10th. Finally bringing themselves to 2 digits and, frankly, giving Izako Boars a run for their money. How ironic would it be if they were to start losing as soon as Team Secret is forced to bring in a substitute in Maeve? That would be quite embarrassing.
Also very sad.
For them, yes. Not so
Yeah.
for Team Secret. It's all relative.
Yeah.
As we go into this round with Izako Boars not managing to find anything just yet. Excess with the AWP in main. Going to be trying to find someone. Ooh, but Synopsy with a nice flash into Pop does actually manage to find Shuhi completely blinded. And this is going to be a nice start for Team Secret again. Excess not going to be going for the wide swing onto Pop just yet. Just waiting to get peeked, but SMF willing to oblige. Finds the kill onto him. And this is all falling apart for the Izako Boars side. Just 2 more players remaining. Shane also going down. And Avis on 9 HP here at the end. Team Secret pick up an 11th. Percy getting stabbed for good measure. And Izako Boars, they are able to buy in this one, but it is going to be a little bit reduced. And their money is quite in serious trouble right now. Wishing they had all those reserves they had on the CT side.
Do you remember when it was 10-2?
I do recall that. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, just an up
Bit like-
and down roller coaster. Timeouts, pauses, talks about pineapple pizza, me getting roasted in chat. All of those good things happened.
Yeah,
So many
I was gonna
memories.
say, I was gonna go along with the roller coaster metaphor as well. I was gonna say a bit like Nemesis at Alton Towers, but a very select amount of people are gonna know that reference.
Any Brits in chat, hopefully picking that one up.
It's not even just Brits.
Oh, really?
Like,
Okay.
Like it's one specific theme park. Like, obviously it's a big one, but mainly for the people in the north, I guess. And things going Secret's way once more early on the round. Tau picks up 1 though, that at least brings somewhat back towards Izako's position, but Secret, they'll be trying to retake themselves in towards his B site. Tau still stuck on the bomb train. Exus.
Ooh,
Nice shot for him though, and
good damage.
yeah, but still the advantage for the Team Secret side as they're going to push themselves closer and closer to the site. Exus needs to get that shot, will about get it, but with Suihi now the last player alive, 20 points of health. Anarchist's orb is going to provide overwatch for his teammates, and it's going to be Team Secret onto 12, and Izako, the bomb planted, but they can't close out the round.
Very poised to take the 13th one, and that would be actually very devastating for the Izako Boars side, not managing to replicate their CT success at all here on T. Hopefully going to be able to get this one down, though. Avis still with a good KD here. Anarchist waking up a little bit. 4 entry kills so far. Remember, none of them in the first half of the map, so all 4 of these happening in all these rounds that they've won. Very useful. Synopsy getting a nice entry. A second one, and that's 2 opening frags for him. 3v4 now in the end. We'll be seeing if that even matters. Anarkez still ringing that AWP from the connector, managing to find Exus, and this is all falling apart again for Izako Boars. Can neither of these teams play the T side? Or are they just both good on CT? I don't know.
A bit of both, I guess, but there's still hope for Izako Boars. Maybe a little less now as Anarkez with this AWP. He's just finding shot after shot. And he's 13 for the Team Secret side. They tie this game up for the first time since the 4th round.
Snopsy being the key player there in the beginning, getting them the advantage. But Anarkez finishing it off. Oh man, a sawed off on Exus. End me. He's taking that one to
This is
to
perfect.
pop, but you know.
This is perfect. This is gonna be Izako Boars. Exus with an opening kill on the sword off, gets himself the AK, swings out from Pop Dog, secures another kill, and Izako Boars win it from there. Just watch. Okay, never mind. Nobody's Pop Dog from Team Secret. This entire plan is flawed. However, Shane, he'll get one himself with the Deagle. Bit of a different approach to the round.
Okay, finally the Izako Boars managing to find some kind of an advantage here in this round. Hopefully being able to convert, as Maeve is also on low HP. Just one Deagle shot, or maybe two for good measure, to remove him. And it looks like the B bomb site is going to be the bomb site of choice here, with no CTs actually present on it. Only one in connector. Anarkez manages to find one through the wall. Just amazing stuff coming in from him. And that's going to let him know maybe they were heading toward B, and that's exactly where the bombs start to rain in. Percy playing up close. Not really going to be helping, as Anarkez does manage to find the ramp player, leaving the other one to just push forward a little bit. He knows that there's someone hiding in 1G. And at first he knows that there's going to be presence here on ramp, as Shane is left in a 1v3 situation. Manages to find one on the cross, and this is a wild roller coaster. It just never ends. It's Mr. Bones' wild ride, and we're all in here together. Oh boy, Shane. Really messed up situation he's gotten himself into. He can secure the plant, and giving away his position once more, not going to be helping out exactly. He is worried about the flank, but no such justification for that worrying, as Anarkez is going to be actually trying to spot him out through the back lines. Maeve and Anarkez have to move in together. Shane looking both angles, can't actually win it, and Anarkez does get the win and the defuse. This is a lead for Team Secret after all of this time.
I'm disappointed. The sword off didn't do anything. Anarkez is just absolutely insane. Like, he gets 4 kills in the round, closes the round out for the CT side, and keeps him alive. Obviously, that kill on towards Tower even things up, and that's just a lucky shot. Obviously, he times it well, knows his lineups. Almost actually has a 2-for-1 because the player behind almost lines up. Lucky it didn't connect to actually.
That would have been a clip.
Would have been, but I mean, one was enough, and oh my god, of course.
Come on,
there, isn't he?
Just make it less obvious, man. Obviously, I'm kidding. Synopsy does manage to find a nice wall bang there, showing that he can also do that, not just Anarkez. This Ivy push is looking scary. Maeve, not the great player the Ivy defense is really looking for, letting the T side take control of the back halls, as Percy will have to peek into him. A little bit of grenade damage to force him off the angle, but Percy does actually go down in the end, and 4v4 is what we're looking at here now. T's trying to take this A bomb site, one still outside of Ivy, one from the back halls encroaching. In SMF, he knows this is the time to push forward into main, down the bomb. And one more player here in Shane will actually be facing 2 rifles at once. Not going to have any chance of getting this, as Abbas from the back starts to attack, but the bomb still down in main is a little bit too much. And this is a map point for Team Secret. I am actually speechless right now, Dan.
I mean, I said if Team Secret would get to 5 in the first half, it would still be a winnable game for them.
Turns out it is.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if Izako Boars over, they can force overtime here. They need 2 to do so.
Oh, man. Good luck doing that. They have a Galil on Exus. They're just going to be not running anywhere fast. I guess they are going pretty fast toward that B position. 2 players already taking Brown Hall's control quite aggressively as Suki is clearing those angles. But help from Synopsy, should they require it, is on its way through Pop. It looks like everything slowed down a little bit. The Brown Hall's control is going to no one in particular.
If Team Secret win this round, it'd be the second map in a row where a team has come down from 6 rounds. Well, come back from a 6-round scoreline to win 10 in a row to win the game.
You're right, actually.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be 10 in a row. It wouldn't be 10 in a row for Secret. It'd be a 10-round comeback either way.
Yeah, but close enough. As it looks like B will be the bomb site of choice, with only 1 CT watching it, but 1 in Pop Dog ready for the fast flank. Synopsy should be prepared, although it looks like now they're reconsidering. Synopsy gonna get some utility thrown at him shortly, I'm sure. Unless they decide to dry peek, it would be unwise. Manages to tag down 2, but not a single kill to his name. Does open up this A aggression, but SMF is already up close. Doesn't actually get the kill as Shane picks him up from main, and that would have been actually terrible for them if Shane doesn't pick up that kill. And now they can actually execute onto the bomb side, but Percy on the back lines manages to find 1, and now with Exis and Tau on 1 HP, just trying to save this round. Anarchist has to find 2. The AWP not going to be doing anything to the 1 HP player, as he has to go for the defuse straight away. Has a flash in hand to underthrow it, but doesn't actually go for it. Tau wins it.
Wow.
12 HP together for Izako Boars, winning this one by the skin of their teeth, staying in this game for now.
Also, Addicto just actually corrected my correction when I said it would be 10 rounds in a row for Team Secret. It would have been actually 10 rounds in a row, as it was 5. They picked up 1, and then it was at 10 after that once Izako got to 13. So I was correct initially. Shouldn't have corrected myself.
Gonna be living with that mistake for the rest of your life now. Gonna be thinking about it late at night, 10 years from now. Man, what was I thinking?
Yeah, Anarchez doing the same to Tau there. Tau's probably thinking, what was I thinking, taking a peek into a flashbang against an AWP?
Not something you want to be doing, especially in an all-important round like this. As Izako Boars really struggling to take Pop control. Synopsy giving them a run for their money there. As it looks like they will be heading toward A. 1 player on Ivy to be 1 prong of this 3-pronged approach. The bomb also in main, so 2 players now going to be trying to kill Synopsy as they take Pop. But the rest of the take has about 50 seconds to get on its way. Synopsy already finding the first. Doesn't get fooled by the Molotov, doesn't get surprised by Exis also pushing down, and this is all falling apart for the Izako Boars. Only Shane remaining in the Ola position, running around trying to find heads. Maeve finds him instead. The stand-in player really standing up for himself there, and Team Secret win this one on 16-14. Dan, I have no words.
Well, that was incredible.
It was.
Wasn't quite 10 in a row, but 16-14, a great comeback from a 10-5 half and a 10-2 deficit, all in all, for the Team Secret side to overcome. Great work from them, and it is going to be going to a 3rd map.
See you boys after the break. We'll be back with Nuke, I believe, right?
Correct.
Good. We'll see you.
Nice shot. Lock and load.